because I could have battled against Jerry from the Serbi form, and he's a pretty cool guy who I met, and I'm using me OU team again. I used before, so I lead off with Tails, and he leads off with his Glaceon, which I'm just going to Fire Blast on, which is going to be pretty cool for me. It's going to do a lot of damage, and it's actually going to be a one-hit KO, I think, which is pretty unlucky for him, and he stays in, probably hoping for mid hacks, I'd imagine, or hoping for us to set up Stealth Rocks, which I would normally do, but I decided to do it different this time. Then he goes into his Jolteon, and you predict us to set up Stealth Rocks, I think, this time, but I just decided to Psychic, because I've still got my Sash. So I break his sub, which is good for me. Then after that, I think I just go for a last Psychic while he T-bolts me, well, Thunderbolts us. And you don't normally see leftovers on Jolteon, that's pretty cool. So the Thunderbolt does quite a bit to ourselves, but it's not going to take us down to me Sash. So I just Psychic, and Jolteon's not very hasn't got very sturdy defenses, so the Psychic will take it down, which is not that good for me because my leads took out 2 pokes. And I can still explode, but he brings in a Hitmon late, which is bad for me because I know it's got a priority moves, so I just switch into my Gengar, which is Halloween, just to take whatever he was doing, fighting move or normal move. Then I misclick and click Protect, which is totally bad for me because he switches out. It's just total waste. I should have just gone with a Shadow Ball like I was meant to. But what you can do, so just decide to switch out into Zapdos. Well, he sets up Stealth Rock, which is good for him, I guess, because I haven't got my Stealth Rocks up. And I'm not sure if my Azelf will be to live, and I'll switch into the Stealth Rocks. Then he switches to his Gardevoir, which is called Tic Tac. Shiny Gardevoir, which is pretty cool. Well, I went with the Hidden Power Ice, trying to get it off on his Gliscor, but he obviously switched, which isn't going to do a lot to a Gardevoir, but I went with it anyway. Then I go back to Tails, just as Death fodder kind of, in the Psychics, which is going to kill Tails. So it was kind of a waste because I didn't realise I could switch him into Stealth Rocks. Thought it would have killed him. Then I made a kind of stupid play. I go into Gengar, not realising he Scarfed, so he outspeeds Gengar and gets the Psychic off, which was bad for me because I just let my Gengar go down for like no reason. But I was playing this battle quite late, so I suppose you can cut us some slack. I should have just went into Lucario, which is what I went to next. I should have just went to him in the first place. So I went to him now, so I can pause. And I'm just going to go for the extreme speed because I'm choice banded, and that's going to do a hell of a lot to a Gardevoir because they don't have the greatest defense. So that's good for me. And that's pretty cool because down goes his Gardevoir, and I think now he switches into his Hitmonchan, which he probably going for a priority move, so I just stayed in and just went for the extreme speed because I know Hitmontop doesn't have great defenses either. And I think I'm right, it does one hit KO his Hitmon lay as well, which is good. Then I think he goes into his Lady Gaga, which is a Gliscor, and they've got okay defenses, so I just decided to switch into Zapdos. And I was kind of predicting an Earthquake there as well. That's another reason why I switched, but he actually just Sword Stances, which would have been bad for me if he was faster, but he's not faster, so I can just get off the Hidden Power Ice, which is pretty cool for me. And Gliscor's 4 times weak to Ice, so he's not gonna live that, so his Zapdos will one hit KO his Gliscor. I need a nickname for Zapdos. So you should leave a comment suggesting a nickname for Zapdos, because I actually can't think of any names for him. Zapdos and Flygon, Latios and new nicknames for. So leave a comment, that'll be pretty cool. Leave suggesting some nicknames for us. And his last Pokemon, Shaman, which I can just screw over with Heat Wave. It actually takes it pretty well. It does half, just about half. Well, he Seed Flares, and this is pretty gay what happens to me here, because it gets the special defense drop. And then I miss my next Heat Wave, which isn't pretty good, because that means he couldn't survive another Heat Wave, and I have to switch out again. But I just decide to stay in and let Zapdos take whatever damage and do as much damage as possible before I have to switch. So now I'm just kind of praying that this Heat Wave hits, even though I've got plenty of counters left to kill it, but I just want to kind of get it over and done with and kill it. So I'll go for the Heat Wave, and thankfully it does hit this time. It's pretty cool for me, and it does quite a bit considering there's a bulky Zapdos, and Shaman takes it pretty well as well actually. And he's gonna Seed Fly, and that's just gonna KO me Zapdos, unfortunately. Poor Zapdos. So I just go back into Lucario, because I know he can one hit KO with with close combat, or extreme speed, or ice punch, or whatever I want to go into. I think his final move's actually I forgot his final move. Oh yeah, Rock Slide, Stone Edge to 1. And that was his stream, and thanks for watching anyway. So comment, rate and subscribe. Bye.